Hi, so my name is Marlene Garcia Sanchez, and this is my midterm number 1. So the problem I got was chapter 2 from 2.1a. So the problem is solve for the matrix X if PXQ is equal to R, where P is a 3 by 2 matrix, where it's 1, 0, 2, -1, 0, and 3. Q is a 2 by 3 matrix, which is 1, 1, -1, 2, 0, and 3. And R is a 3 by 3 matrix, which is -1, 1, -4, -4, 0, -6, 6, 6, and -6. So we're first going to let X be a 2 by 2 matrix such that X is equal to A, B, C, and D. Now the way we got that it's a 2 by 2 matrix is that the inside numbers of the dimensions of P and Q is, since P is a 3 by 2, then the inside of it is a 2, and then Q is a 2 by 3, which so it has to be a 2 by 2 since the inside numbers align with the 2 by 2. So from there, we're going to just substitute the values of each matrix to get all this. Now, the first step to solve it is to multiply Px to get A, B, 2A minus C, 2B minus D, 3C, and 3D, which is a 3 by 2 matrix. And then from there, we're going to multiply the product of Px with Q, which is this, to get a 3 by 3 matrix, which is A plus 2B, A negative A plus 3B, 2A minus C plus 4B minus 2D, 2A minus C, negative 2A plus C plus 6B minus 3D, 3C plus 6D, 3C, and negative 3C plus 9D. And then from there, we have to find the values of A, B, C by having the product of PXQ be equal to R. So now that we have this, we can have each element of the matrix of the product PXQ equal to every single element of R. So for example, we would have A plus 2B is equal to -1, and then we can just solve for each of the letters. And then from what you can see here is we already have A is equal to 1. So from there, we already have a value. So we can just have solve for B in the first one. So we can just have 1 plus 2B is equal to -1. And we can just keep doing that to just solve for this matrix. And then once we have the values of A, B, C, and D, this matrix, the product of PXQ, should be equal to the to R. So for example, I just chose to find the value of C. I chose the easiest, which was just 3C is equal to 6. And by dividing, we just get the C is equal to 2. And then now that we have the value of C, we can just substitute it into this one, negative 3C plus 9D is equal to -6. So we can just substitute it in and then find the value of D, and we get that D is equal to 0. And again, now that we have the value of C, we just again substitute and get that the value of A is equal to 1. And now the last one, the last variable to find is B, so we can just use A is equal to 1 plus 2B is equal to -1, and by solving for B, we get that B is equal to -1. So thus X, the elements of X for the matrix is 1, -1, 2, and 0, and then we can just, to make sure that it's correct, we can just multiply, now that we have the value of X, the matrix X, we can just multiply PXQ, and it should give us the value of R. Now, this is how you would solve to find this the elements of a matrix. These are the steps I would normally do to just solve that problem. Thank you for your time.